7 minutes after 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Pretty much anybody who is really good at anything has been doing it for a long time, right? Mm-hmm. And if you are a writer, then you probably already know that your writing has changed, has improved, has evolved during the years that you've been writing. It is interesting to read if you're familiar with the writer's style or the voice that the writer has in writing. It's kind of a weird word, isn't it, the voice? But you can look back and read some early writings and sometimes see it. Same thing with actually listening to like a musical performer or something. You listen to old recordings and actually hear it. W Alden is on the phone. He has written a story that has won him an award. We're not supposed to talk about the story.
No.
But he has won an award. He is the first place quarterly winner in the Writers of the Future contest for volume 32 of the Writers of the Future. I always forget the full name of the book, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, he, along with 3 other first-place quarterly winners, are eligible to win the grand prize, which is the Golden Pen Award trophy and a check for $5,000. Not a bad little payday. Anyway, he's on the phone right now. Good morning, W Alden. James is what the J stands for, right? James?
Yes, James. You can call me James, JW, whatever. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Now, so when you write about the future, I mean, how do you do that? You just imagine what it looks like? So I would think that, getting back to my opening statements, when you write a while, you've developed a skill for writing. And since I haven't done this, I would probably come up with a hokey story, like, flying cars or something, or CDs.
Well, I grew up reading science fiction and fantasy, and so I've been influenced by a lot of the authors that came before. It is hard to come up with something original because, everything has already been done, it seems like. But a lot of it just comes down to what you want to say, what kind of message you're trying to get across. At least that's how it works for me. So it's not always about, what's the cool idea. It's about what do I want to say and how can I say it. And in science fiction and fantasy, you have, I think, more opportunity to use metaphor and allegory.
Really? Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
There's just so much opportunity there.
And that kind of goes along with kind of what I was thinking, is that if I was going to be hokey and amateur at this, I'd be writing about all the cool devices and trying to paint this picture of how cool the future is going to be. And if you look at writings from before World War II, for example, looking ahead to the future, those writers were doing similar things, but nobody said that there was a guy named Hitler coming around the corner. Nobody said that the whole world was going to be turned upside down by that whole scenario that happened in the mid-40s. Well, in the 40s period. So it is interesting that you brought up the part of making a statement and using science fiction to make that statement. So do you think that's how you ended up being one of the first quarterly winners?
Yeah, I think so. I think that it's hard to say, why did I win? I didn't think I was going to win, to be honest. I planned on making a push for the contest this year, and I had these grand, elaborate plans of I was going to buy all of the past anthologies and study the stories and try to figure out what are the judges looking for. And it just so happened that the current quarter was about to come to an end. So I said, well, let me send off one of my older stories for now that isn't, that I'm not shopping around to a market or anything. And that way I won't be guilty about not entering this quarter before I make my real push for the contest. And then that story ended up winning. So I never got my chance. Yeah, I never got my chance to engineer a story for the contest.
Have you been paired up now with an artist to interpret your story for the cover?
Not yet. I will. That will all happen next year sometime, early next year. Mm-hmm. All of the quarterly winners for the writers and artists have yet to be decided. In fact, right now, the last quarter for my volume 32, is still open until September 30th. So someone can still enter the current period and go into competition with me for the grand prize. And as the as the contest gets nearer, I will eventually be paired with an artist, and I'm looking forward to that.
Wow. The L. Ron Hubbard Presents Writers of the Future, Volume 32 is the book that your story will be in. And if there's a writer out there who still wants to enter as
An illustrator.
As James pointed out, you can still do that up until September 30th. There's a website called writersofthefuture.com. So the book comes out in May of 2016.
And it costs nothing to enter.
It costs nothing to enter.
Yeah.
That's the part of this I really love that part, because I'm always skeptical when I hear of a contest that charges people to enter. I feel like it's a big moneymaker. By the way, how do you say the name of the town, Hypoluxo? How do you say the name of that town?
That's right. That's perfect. Hypoluxo.
That's how you say it, Hypoluxo.
That's it.
Well, let me tell you, there's a coincidence here. We have a tenor, a singer, who lived and died here, but I guess he was very famous in the 30s. His name is James Melton, and he started something in Hypoluxo, I think a car museum or something.
No kidding.
Is there a car museum in Hypoluxo that you can think of? I
don't know off the top of my head. I'm not sure.
Just reading about it. Oh yeah, Autorama. Do you have an Autorama?
I haven't been there. I'm not familiar with it.
Okay.
But that's interesting.
Isn't that a coincidence? Because we're talking about this like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
No kidding. Yeah.
So we can't talk about we can't talk about the story, but how far in the future is your story? Is it 10 years, 100 years?
It's actually left kind of ambiguous. I don't say exactly. Like you said, I have to be careful with what I say about it.
Yeah,
but I don't say in the story exactly how far in the future it is. But it's kind of intentionally left ambiguous. But it is meant to be in the future.
You have an assortment of musical instruments and medieval weaponry that you have collected. Did they play a part in your inspiration for the story?
Not this particular story, although I think music probably plays a part in every story I write, just because I think it had a big influence on me growing up. I was an amateur musician and tried to make it in a couple bands, and that didn't turn out, and it's a good thing it didn't, I guess, because I might not be a writer today. But yeah, my office is decorated with various, with a couple of guitars and various replica swords.
Oh, really?
From movies and things like that.
So what is your business? What's your job?
Well, right now I'm writing full time. I actually hit the lotto with my wife, Allison. She, about 3 years ago, I had been working for 9 years. I didn't go to college, so for about 9 years I drove a forklift in a warehouse. And I hated this job, and I went to this job every night. I was working the graveyard shift. And one day my wife, Allison, who was my fiance at the time, I was strolling out the door, probably with an ugly mug on my face because I didn't want to go to work. And she looked at me and she just said, "When are you just going to be a writer?" And I just kind of looked back at her, and she said, "Why don't you quit your job? I make enough money to pay the bills. Why don't you quit your job and write full time?" And like an idiot, I kind of argued with her at first, like, "No, I can't do that." And then eventually I came to my senses, and I put in my 2 weeks notice, and I've been writing full time for about 3 years now, and it's paid off, obviously.
Wow.
Now here I am. I've won Writers of the Future. So
That's
I owe
awesome.
it all to my wife.
Oh, I love that story. So obviously, if she's encouraging you to be a writer, you were writing already.
Yes, I've been writing off and on all my life as a hobby. I would say I've been writing seriously for about 4 years. That's about 4 years ago is when I realized that, okay, if I'm going to do something other than drive a forklift for the rest of my life, this is it, because this is the thing I think I have a knack for. And that's when I really started to give it a go. And so it was about a year into that my wife said, "Hey, it looks like you're making progress. Why don't you try to make a real go at this?"
The funny thing is that when we think of the future, for some reason we think of outer space. We don't think of the future here on Earth. And in outer space, you don't need a forklift, Everything is weightless, so yeah. I was just thinking,
true.
you wouldn't have
That's
a space forklift or something, or although I'm sure there's something equivalent. Well, you are a joy to talk to. Thank you for taking some time out of your morning to speak to us. Good luck with everything. I can't wait to, after the book comes out in May, we'll be able to talk to you about the story itself. Of course, by then we probably will have read it.
And then we do know that you have your own personal website too.
Yes, I do. AuthorAlden.com, and there are some links to stories that I've published in the past up there if anyone wants to take a look at those. I'm on Twitter and Facebook and all the usual stuff, too. There's links there.
Okay, Author Alden, Alden, is that right?
Yes.
Oh, there you are. Oh, that's a nice looking website. Nice looking website.
Thank you.
I thought you were going to
Thank
say
you.
a nice looking wife.
I
That's a W.
don't see his wife on here. I see, wow, okay, I'm going to have to check this out later on. So we can buy some of your work on here, on the website?
You can. Well, a lot of it is free. I've been published in. I've been writing primarily short stories for the past few years, and a lot of the publications I've been published in let you read the stories free online. So some of them you don't have to pay. There's a couple anthologies that you can pick up as well.
All right, I'm gonna do whatever you do on Facebook. I'm gonna do it, like it, whatever I have to do.
There he goes.
I don't know.
Great.
Oh, there you are. Oh, I'm looking at your picture right now. Oh, I see. Oh, you're a good-looking guy. All right.
Thanks.
Well, thank you, James, J.W. Alden, A-L-D-E-N. Go to his website and check out his work. AuthorAlden.com is the website. And please come back. And good luck with everything you're doing.
I would love to come back. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
That was fun. I love that's exciting
Yeah.
stuff. That's exciting stuff. We'll take a little break. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be partly sunny today with a thunderstorm around during the afternoon and evening hours, the high 89 to 93. Partly cloudy overnight, low 73 to 77. Times of sun and clouds tomorrow with an afternoon thunderstorm in the area, high 89 to 93. On Friday, partly sunny and very warm with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm, mainly in the afternoon, the high 88 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
One of the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking, will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Pozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
You've got a garden and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
Who doesn't love heading out on the boat with a family, hitting the ATV trails with friends, or blazing new stretches of highway with riding buddies? Your toys are your ticket to outdoor fun. At the McDonald Allstate Agency, we get to know you and help make sure you have all the right coverages. Plus, when you bundle your coverage for your car and your home with your boat, motorcycle, RV, or more, you can save up to 30%. So call the McDonald Allstate Agency today at 622-2333 or stop by one of our 2 Ocala locations at Calla Hills or the Jasmine Square Plaza.
Subject to terms, condition, and availability. Savings vary.
I'm convinced that God made segments like this just so we could have some levity when you have all the other hard news that you have to deliver. It's just so good to have Anthony James in the studio every Wednesday. He's here right now. He's the voice of travel. He has a beautiful hotel called Homewood Suites by Hilton Ocala at Heathrow. Such a long name, but it's a beautiful place. We went there yesterday. We went to see you yesterday.
I did.
Yes,
I
we
got
did.
your card on my desk this morning when I came in. I'm like, who's in my office? And then I
weren't
saw
in the
that. I'm
office.
like, okay. this in there. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
We're available.
We can talk about traveling. So the two theme parks are battling each other.
Yes.
Like Fast and Furious is now going to be a new land in Universal. Disney is going to have a new Toy Story land and a new Star Wars land. So this benefits all of us, doesn't it? If you're a theme park lover.
If you're a theme park lover.
Because it means they're getting bigger and probably more expensive. But
yeah, bigger, more expensive. There's more things to do now when you go to Orlando, which is okay, but I like it because now that pushes more things. People want to move businesses and companies or just people that want quiet areas.
Right,
now they want to move closer out of Orlando, and that's fine. Move them right to Marion County. That's what I like.
Do you know, we were talking this morning about why do so many tourists come to Florida? And we were debating a little bit, in a friendly debate, that it's not Disney, it's not Universal. I mean, it is now. But the reason Disney came here is because people were coming here before there was anything more than the beaches.
Right.
I think the beaches is probably the main reason people come here.
Yeah, and that's why it's so tough to get in the summertime, and actually any time of the year, to get anything oceanfront. Anything oceanfront, a hotel on the ocean, it is so tough to get something, cheap or moderately priced because everybody wants to do it. It's the demand to be on the oceanfront is so huge.
Yeah.
Huge. But you have hotels out there that have no brands behind them, like a Hilton or a Marriott, that is just the Anthony James Inn that is across the street, but because they're on the beach or right near that, they can charge upwards of $150, $200, $250 a night because everybody comes. They don't care too much about the room. It's all about being close to the beach to just go to the beach and do whatever they want to do.
And there are in Daytona, as you know, there are some of the big high-rise hotels right on the beach, and then right across the street, some of those little mom and pop hotels like you're talking about. Right. So they make a lot of money, huh?
They do. They make a ton of money, and you wouldn't think it. I mean, people were like, "Oh, well, I wouldn't." If you're purchasing a hotel, those are some of the best ones to look at because you don't have to put a whole lot of money into it because people are going to come. They're going to come, and now they're coming up with the condo hotels, which is an extremely good idea because you not only have a hotel, but above it you have residences, so people can either rent out the residences or live in the residences and then stay in the hotel. So now you have more than one.
Well, that must be
revenue coming in.
Annoying for the residents because they got to share the pool with tourists.
They got to share the pool with tourists, but they always got a place on the beach, and plus they can rent it out, and they can make their own income as well.
Right. Yeah. So we went to deliver you a card yesterday. Yeah. We were marketing ourselves, our musical act that we have. But anyway, so we went to another hotel, and the lady behind the counter was literally taking an order for a guest who was going to stay from was it March 1st? No, January 1st. January 1st to March 31st.
Yeah.
Yes.
The entire 3 months. She was going to be in that one room.
Absolutely.
Do you have that a lot?
All the time.
Really?
Yep. And this is why, because it's horse season. And so a lot of people come here and they check in and they don't check out. So we have a lot of inventory. Like my hotel is about 100 rooms. I have about 25 rooms that are already sold for that amount of time.
For hits.
So it's already done.
Is that what hits it? Okay, see, I didn't even, I always find out about that stuff after the fact. Do you want to take a phone call?
Sure.
Good morning, you're on the air with Anthony James.
Yes, good morning, Mr. James.
Morning.
See, if you got company coming down from up north and they're staying at a hotel that you represent here in town in Ocala, but they want to go to the attractions, Disney World and stuff in Orlando, is there shuttle service to there? And if there isn't, would your hotel or motels up here have like a special rates for rental cars, some kind of a deal on that?
That's a very good question. No hotel here in Marion County has a shuttle service, but we can contract with different people to take you there. Now, it doesn't happen a lot because the expense would be way too much. It's really cheaper to go and get a car and drive down to Orlando and then come back the same day than it would be for somebody to actually take you. So having a shuttle company do that is good. Like I said, because of the gas and the insurance and all that stuff, is really expensive. So I would suggest renting a car to do that. And any hotel can give you a rental car company that they work with, or you might find a company. There are shuttle people that will shuttle you down there. But if you're looking for the best way, the most economic way, it wouldn't be to take a shuttle down there.
Makes sense.
I know with airlines, sometimes you can get a special price for a rental car. I was just wondering if it would be like with the hotel and motels would have a special, well, pretty much the same way.
Well, what you do is you want to go on a site, like if you're going to book a hotel here in Ocala or in Orlando, what you want to do is go on a site like Expedia or Travelocity, and you want to put in your dates, and you want to check hotel and then check on rental car, and then it'll give you a package. You can get the rental car, you can get the hotel for this amount of money for this amount of days. Right. That's the best way to do it.
Thank you for the call. You have another phone call. Good morning. You're on the air with Anthony James.
Yes, good morning. Yes, and many of the theme parks work with AAA, which provides discount tickets to the theme parks, and also AAA has discounts on rental cars.
Absolutely. AAA is a great site to go through.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I've been initiated to the Expedia experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great deal.
It's an experience. It's an experience, but it's you can find great deals. Like I said, everybody takes their unused inventory, put it there, they mix it all up, and then they goes out.
But how do you know it's unused inventory 3 months in advance? It's just because of experience?
Experience. We as a hotelier, and actually anybody, you know your data. You have data from years and years and years. And Tom tells you during this time, for the last 3 years, this is how many rooms you sold. This is why, or last year was an anomaly. You had 100 rooms, or you had this come through this city. Right. So, but next year they're not going to have it like that. So what you do is you might put in a few rooms, or a few cars, or a few flights in that, and just try to get those sold, and then you build on that. Think of a glass with rock. Do you fill some of them with dirt? Do you fill some of them with rock? And then so you basically want to layer your business into your hotel, or layer your business to where you have a base, and then you build off of that.
I was staying in a hotel in Miami, and Key Biscayne, I think it was, right? And
the Doubletree Biscayne Bay?
I don't remember. It was a wedding I went to. Okay. And the hotel next door had one occupant in it. It was President Bush. Have you ever had that happen where the whole hotel was empty, the entire building was empty except for the president? Actually,
no, but I did when I was at when I worked in Memphis. I had the DoubleTree downtown Memphis. Well, we used to have NBA teams that stayed there that played the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, I had one particular team that was in, but that one particular superstar actually.
This is a Fox. I'm Pat O'Neill. Good news for President Obama regarding the Iran nuclear deal.
Maryland Democrat Barbara Mikulski, who's retiring, is the 34th senator to back the deal. That's the magic number the White House needed to sustain a veto of legislation blocking the agreement. Republicans and some Democrats have opposed the deal. Some worry concessions made to Iran could empower that country.
Fox News Radio's Rachel Sutherland. Federal agents, SWAT teams, and police dogs helping in the search for 3 suspects in yesterday's killing of Officer Charles Glinowitz. The Northern Illinois area of Fox Lake mourning his death.
This particular officer is a pillar in our community, and definitely going to be missed, and just touched many lives.
She's one of many who brought flowers here to the Fox Lake PD. Area schools are closed.
Fox Radio's Jeff Manasso. On Wall Street, stocks are higher after plunging for 2 days in a row. The Dow up about 100. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Any Napa guy knows, and science proves, the best minivan is the one you've already got. Part kid transporter, part drywall mover. Who cares if the faux wood grain is a little faded? That was a platinum package option in 1987. With over 400,000 parts and a little Napa know-how, you can keep anything on the road. Because it's not old, it's vintage. That's Napa know-how.
Sweet memories fill this place. Can't wait to get a taste. Come on home.
Labor Day is almost here, and what better way to celebrate than with Eckrich smoked sausage on the grill? Come on home to the savory smokehouse taste of Eckrich smoked sausage, bringing families together for over 120 years.
The love is waiting, so come on home.
Come on home to Eckrich.
Ooh, ouch. Does pain have you glued to the couch? Yes, unfortunately it's true that every year we must get older, but that doesn't mean we have to deal with pain in our back, knees, or shoulder. If your muscles and joints are sore, don't worry anymore. Come get acupuncture from me and you'll be pain-free. Acupuncture starts as low as $35 at a Better You Healthcare. Call me, Dr. Erica Olstein, at 615-5566. Stop your pain from driving you insane.
If you're anything like I was, the thought of getting older was the last thing on your mind. But here we are. For me, it started slowly. The lack of energy, never being in the mood. And when I was, I could never perform at my best. I tried the pills and other treatments with minimal results, and all but given up on my sex life. Then I found the doctors at New Male Medical Center. Wow, they made a new male out of me. Feel like I'm 25 again. I have renewed vigor, so much more energy, and no longer worry about my performance. New Male treated me like my situation was one of a kind, with a custom treatment plan that really works. I feel great. They can create one for you too. It does not matter if you suffer from low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, or just want to last longer. New Male will help you.
Call New Male Medical Center today at 352-404-4779. 352-404-4779. That's 352-404-4779. It will change your life. 352-404-4779.
Here are today's headlines from the source. WOCA Marion County Fire Rescue is reporting that a new fire chief has been appointed to the fire department. Paul Nevels replaced Stuart McElhaney yesterday as fire chief of Marion County Fire Rescue. McElhaney retired at the end of July. Nevels joined the department in December of 1988 as a single certified firefighter. He graduated as an emergency medical technician in the spring of 1989. In the years prior to his selection as fire chief, he served as battalion chief, building department director, division chief, fire marshal, and deputy chief. As fire chief, he oversees a staff of more than 500 members. Nevels brings more than 26 years of fire service experience to his new role. Marion County Fire Rescue is a professional fire rescue department comprised of 31 stations and 517 employees. The department's full-time state-certified firefighter paramedics, firefighter EMTs, and paramedics respond to an average of 210 emergency calls per day. These emergencies include structure, brush, and vehicle fires, as well as medical emergencies, vehicle accidents requiring extrication, hazardous materials incidents, natural disasters, and many others. WOCA The Source stands to congratulate Paul Nevels in his new appointment and to thank all firefighters and first responders for doing the job that they have chosen to do. The County Commission agreed yesterday to reinstate a transportation impact fee in 2017, according to a report in the Ocala Star-Banner. The decision was made at yesterday's County Commission workshop. The impact fee will be paid primarily by property developers, with the collected money going towards improving the county's roads. The Tampa-based consulting firm of Tyndale, Oliver & Associates came up with a rate of $1,397 for a single-family home. Test scores from a new and controversial test this spring will count. That determination came yesterday from Florida education officials. The State Department of Education made the announcement after the release of a new report which had been ordered by lawmakers. Education Commissioner Pam Stewart says the report validated the testing process. Florida's school superintendents, however, are saying not so fast. Bill Monford says people should look at the report and what it says. Monford said, quote, "When you look at the report itself, it said it did not meet the normal rigor and standardization expected of a high-stakes assessment, and that in itself should draw some serious questions," unquote. Officials with the Department of Education said that while they were satisfied with the results of the report, they would pursue monetary penalties against the test contractor because of delays and other issues involved in administering the test. Busch Gardens Tampa and SeaWorld Orlando are honoring Florida first responders through September. From September 1st through the 30th, first responders will receive free admission to both Florida parks and a special offer for additional tickets. In addition to complimentary admission, qualified first responders receive up to 4 discounted tickets per park for friends and family for just $50 per ticket, a savings of 48% off of general admission. Jim Dean, Busch Gardens Tampa Park president, said this special offer is our way to show our support and appreciation for the commitment and dedication of Florida's first responders. Qualifying first responders include all Florida Fire Rescue first responders, Florida Emergency Medical Services employees, all Florida Police and Sheriff's offices, Florida Highway Patrol, Florida Department of Corrections, Florida Department of Law Enforcement, Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission field officers, Florida Forest Service forest rangers, Florida Park Service law enforcement, Department of Homeland Security law enforcement agents, and Florida Department of Environmental Protection law enforcement. Tickets must be used by September 30th. And those are the headlines from The Source, WOCA 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be partly sunny today with a thunderstorm around during the afternoon and evening hours, the high 89 to 93. Partly cloudy overnight, low 73 to 77. Times of sun and clouds tomorrow with an afternoon thunderstorm in the area, high 89 to 93. On Friday, partly sunny and very warm with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm, mainly in the afternoon, the high 88 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Do you drink bottled water because you don't like the taste of your tap water, or you suspect it's not safe?
Not anymore. I went to SafewayWater.com. Their water doctors make free house calls, and they are trained water treatment professionals.
If your water is under the weather or you're dealing with well water problems, call Safeway Water at 855-999-SAFE.
And be sure to drink plenty of water each day to keep the doctor away. Safeway Water.
SafewayWater.com.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
All right, 21 minutes before 12 o'clock, it's time for Fun with Joe. Joe Martone is the Joe that we have fun with.
Yep.
Whom we have fun with. Right, Joe?
That's right.
Do you know what TV. What? I got your mic on.
Oh, okay, just checking.
TV is radio's younger sister. Have you ever heard that before?
Well, it was radio first, then TV, so yes, radio came first.
It's radio's younger. So today we're going to have trivia about our younger sister, TV.
All right. Speaking of which, I don't know how I can segue from that to that, but anyway. Mary Poppins is now playing starting tomorrow, at the Ocala Civic Theater. I spoke to people that are going tomorrow, and they said, I can't wait to go see that production of Mary Poppins. Well, if you didn't buy your ticket yet, you might win one from us right now. Matter of fact, 2 of them to Mary Poppins at the Ocala Civic Theater. That's a $50 value right there. From Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, we got a $20 gift card given away to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, your gardening expert since 1952. If you're a veteran, you get 10% off, so stop by Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens where, well, they have everything, even vegetables. and La Famiglia, sugar.
La Famiglia.
La Famiglia Pizzeria. La Famiglia Pizzeria. We have a $10 gift card for La Famiglia Pizzeria. Yes, they have pizza, calzones. Stop in, say hi to Steve, and say, I have a $10 gift certificate from WOCA I want. And he said, I give it to you. There you go. And buy other stuff, too, beside that to eat. And, of course, once you get hooked on it, you're going to go back. I'll tell you that. It's good, good stuff. And this Friday, we're having the Ocala Shrines Rodeo. We have a family pack worth $35, 2 adults and 2 children. That's this Friday at 7:30 p.m. It's the 33rd annual Ocala Shrine Rodeo. Cowboys ride so kids can walk. Robin, what do we have for a total?
$115 is the total for this prize pack. And if you have won in the past 30 days, you are ineligible to play today, and you need to pick up this prize pack by this Friday because that is when the rodeo tickets are good for.
That's it.
Yep.
Eli, excuse me for a minute.
Ooh.
That's a Starbucks coffee right here from a Starbucks small iced coffee. Thank you very much.
All right, call if you want to play. You need to bet. Somebody to bet on Robin, somebody to bet on Joe. 622-9622. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be partly sunny today with a thunderstorm around during the afternoon and evening hours, the high 89 to 93. Partly cloudy overnight, low 73 to 77. Times of sun and clouds tomorrow with an afternoon thunderstorm in the area, high 89 to 93. On Friday, partly sunny and very warm with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm, mainly in the afternoon, the high 88 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
What you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Women are more likely to feel stressed at night than men, and here's why. Because even after working all day, women typically come home to chores and childcare, while men kick back with a beer and watch TV, right? The way we feel when we indulge in a forbidden food, like a Philly cheesesteak, has a major impact on our ability to stick with our diet. Pet ownership, it has been linked to less stress, lower blood pressure, and better heart health.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Stay informed on everything going on in the villages with the Village Spectator newspaper. The Village Spectator is exclusively devoted to the villages with news, commentary, and more. And yes, they have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask is that you tell them where you heard about them. Call Tom's Picks at 804-1223 and pick up your copy of the Village Spectator today.
Now read Ocala Downtown newspaper online.
It's already week number 2 of the high school football season, and boy, do we have a barn burner for you this week. It's the Forest Wildcats, fresh off their 50-13 drubbing of the Westport Wolfpack, taking on the North Marion Colts, a team who just came back from Pompano Beach with a victory over Branch Eli. These two teams meet this Friday night. Pre-games at 7, kickoffs at 7:30 on the Marion County Friday Night High School Game of the Week, brought to you by the McDonald Allstate Agency and HGG Hotels, right here on WOCA, The Source.
Want to learn more about your furnace or air conditioner? Tune in this Saturday for free tips and expert advice on how to get the most out of your heating and air conditioning system. Or get a free AC rejuvenation by being the first person to go to cleanmyac.com. That's cleanmyac.com. Saturday, free tips and expert advice on how to get the most out of your heating and air conditioning system. Or get a free AC rejuvenation by being the first person to go to cleanmyac.com. That's cleanmyac.com.
Nestled in the heart of horse country, just off I-75 exit 354, the award-winning and newly refreshed Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala invites you to pamper yourself in one of our comfy guest rooms. Enjoy our free and fast Wi-Fi, heated outdoor swimming pool, 24-hour fitness center, and our deluxe continental breakfast. Other on-site amenities include a restaurant, putt-putt golf, and a car wash. Go happy, go Hojo at the Howard Johnson Inn of Ocala, proud sponsor of Friday Night High School Football on WOCA, The Source.
All right, 15 minutes before 12 o'clock, we have our players, Blanche betting on Robin, and Tim's betting on Joe. How about that?
Okay, excellent.
All right, it's all about TV today. So it's radio's younger sister day.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
I think you're going to do really well on this one.
Of course.
Ready?
Yeah.
Fill in the blank.
Okay.
The blank Prince of Bel-Air.
The Fresh.
Oh, well.
Ooh, that was close.
She got it.
I think you did get it, Robin.
Blanche is on the board with one.
The blank $1 Million Man. The six is right. The $6 million man.
Six. You know when he moved.
The blank of Hazard.
The Dukes.
Oh yes, you got
Dukes.
it.
Wow.
Daisy Dukes.
The Blank Van Dyke Show.
Dick.
Dick is right.
There you go.
That was a fun one.
I Blank of Genie.
Dream.
Dream is right. So you guys are good at this one.
Wow.
Everybody blanks Chris. Hates is right.
Really?
Everybody hates Chris.
What kind of show is that?
Everybody hates him. Don't worry about it.
The Blank Bunch.
Brady.
I don't know who was there.
I don't
Give it to Joe.
Uh-huh.
He was before.
Blank with children.
Married.
Married is right.
Oh, okay.
Married is right.
Ooh.
Blank and Butthead.
Beavis.
Oh, yeah. Avatar, The Last
Supper.
Blank.
Yum, yum.
Avatar, The Last
Oh,
Blank.
that's the Silence of the Lambs. I'm
That's
sorry.
a TV show.
I guess so.
Avatar.
Avatar, The Last Blank.
Adventure.
The last person.
Starts with an A, but it's not adventure.
The last ant.
No.
Anteater.
Let's see. The Last Adventure. No?
No, it's
Arena.
Nobody's calling to help. It's The Last Airbender.
What the heck
Last
is an airbender?
What is
I've heard of an airbender, but I never heard of an airbender.
All right, tell me what show I'm describing here.
Sure.
4 Vietnam vets framed for a crime they didn't commit help the innocent while on the run from the military.
The A-Team.
The A-Team is right.
Oh, my
Joe
goodness.
was waiting on that one.
Yeah, my goodness.
Name this show. 4 previously married women live together in Miami.
The Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls is right. The Golden Girls is right.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. Okay.
This is a satirical adventure of a working class family in the misfit city of Springfield.
That's the Simpsons.
Simpsons is right.
Good job.
This is the lives, loves, and laughs of 6 young friends living in Manhattan.
Friends.
Friends is right.
I love that.
He gave you the answer in the question.
I know.
That's not fair.
How did I give the answer in the question?
Read the question again.
The lives, loves, and laughs of 6 young friends living in Manhattan.
My point.
All right. All right. This is the adventures of Ben Cartwright and his sons.
Bonanza.
Bonanza is right. Bonanza is right.
He actually sang that song.
This is
I don't do it anymore.
A genius mouse and his stupid sidekick try to conquer the world each night.
Oh, Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky and the Brain is right.
My kids.
Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah, my kids love that.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. Said it so wrong. Hi, I'm a mouse, and that's a brain next to me. No, come
All right,
on.
this show is described the following way. This is the wacky and sometimes surreal adventures of Norbert and Daggett Beaver. Norbert and Daggett Beaver.
Porky's 2.
No.
Beaver.
Right.
I've never heard of it.
Dora the Explorer.
No.
It's
That's
not.
a
It's
beaver.
The wacky and sometimes surreal adventures of
Bullwinkle
and Daggett Beaver.
No, it's not Bullwinkle and
They're beavers.
They are beavers, yes.
The South Rim.
That is the menace. I don't know.
It's the Angry Beavers. The Angry Beavers.
Oh.
That goes by with the Hate Chris, too.
That's right.
You've got to be kidding me.
All right, in the
I hate angry beavers. I can't stand angry beavers.
in the TV network ABC.
I guess they don't like it when you comb their hair.
The TV network ABC. What does the B stand for?
Broadcast.
Broadcast is right.
Job.
In the TV network C-SPAN. What does the S stand for?
Span.
No.
Satire.
No.
Space.
No.
Senate.
No.
C-SPAN.
So that's a good guess, Senate,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean
You rang your bell with no answer.
No, I have no
Disqualified. I don't know.
C-SPAN.
What does the S in C-SPAN stand for?
What's the other 2 stand for?
What other 2?
The P.
It's C-SPAN.
C stands for cable.
Yes.
P stands for public. A stands
Service.
for affairs. No.
Cable service?
No.
Cable?
Oh, this would be a good question for Jim George.
No, he would. Cable satellite.
Satellite is right.
Oh,
Satellite
good
is right.
job.
There you go.
Good
All right.
job.
On ESPN, what does the E stand for?
Oh, not entertainment. No,
Yes,
no.
it is entertainment.
Entertainment, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Entertainment Sports Network. Duh.
Good job. I don't know that.
What does the Q stand for in the QVC network?
Quality.
Quality is right.
Quality be unbelief.
Joey,
Watch, I can fall on a ladder.
What does the C stand for? The first C in
CBS?
in CNBC.
Oh, CNBC.
Community.
No. The second C stands for channel. What does the first C stand for?
CMNBC, right?
CNBC. What does the
Country.
first C stand for? No.
It's not community.
Cable.
No.
No.
CNBC.
Oh. C-SPAN. No, I'm sorry.
Cable, community.
Come on, hint man. We need a hint. I don't know.
Well, the C stand for the first C in CNBC.
NBC. And what was
Caption?
the last C?
The last C is channel, huh?
Channel.
Caption?
No, not caption.
Something National Broadcasting Channel. Something.
Closed caption.
It is consumer. Consumer is the answer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's too complicated.
What does the B stand for in HBO?
Box.
Box is right.
Right, that's right.
Wow.
We're tied.
And what does the T stand for in TBS?
Turner.
Turner is right.
Whoa, she got me on that one.
Wow. All right, here's another one. The Blank Hillbillies.
Beverly.
Beverly is right.
She worked there every day.
Here's another one. Blank 54, where are you? Car is right.
Whoa. I like that show. Yeah.
Fill in this blank.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
So you think you can blank?
Cook.
Dance is right.
Oh.
Dance is right, yeah. Gilligan's Blank.
Island, that's
there you go.
I got an easy one.
The blank of Eddie's father.
Courtship.
Courtship is right.
Whoa. Wow.
I like
Little
that.
Blank on the Prairie.
House.
House is right, yes.
I like that.
It wasn't horse. It was
Blank loves Raymond.
Everybody.
Everybody is right. Blank loves Chachi.
There was something? Blank loves Chachi?
Joni.
Joni loves Chachi is right.
There was a series?
Yeah.
It was a spin-off from Happy Days.
Well, I guess it would have been. It must have spun right out of...
I don't think it lasted long.
What do you have, 13 episodes, and that was the end of it, right?
Probably.
Here's a show.
She really loved him, too, at one time.
He's got it all. A loving wife, good friends, a successful career, a great home. What could possibly go wrong for Larry David?
Larry the Cable Man.
Oh, the Larry David Show.
No.
Larry Sanders Show.
It's
No.
a different name. It's oh my gosh.
What could go wrong? That was on HBO, wasn't it, or something?
I don't know. I don't know what
Seinfeld.
it was.
No.
He wrote Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. Oh, what is that called?
Oh, yes, it's right there.
called?
It's a weird thing. Initials, please.
CYE. CYE.
Cover your...
Oh my God.
Cover
What
your
is that?
everything.
My
Good morning, do you know?
Blanche.
Yes.
That's right, yes.
That's it.
And the point?
Good job. 9 for Joe, 11 for Bob.
All right, here's another one. This is a stand-up comedian suddenly becomes a father when he takes custody of his sister's 3 children.
Whoa.
A stand-up comedian suddenly becomes a father when he takes custody of his sister's 3 children.
Oh,
a stand-up comedian?
Yeah.
It's not the Brian Keith Show.
No.
Family Affair.
No. But that's sort of similar, isn't it? That
A stand.
Initials?
The BMS.
BM.
The BM show.
The something show.
Right.
Barry Manilow Show.
Oh, right. Hey, that's a good one.
The BM
The
show.
BM Show.
It's the Bernie Mac show. The Bernie Mac.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I didn't
He
hear
passed
that
on.
one.
Did he
Yeah,
really?
Yes, he did young.
He was
yeah.
a funny guy.
All right, here's a story
Of a man named Brady.
about the staff of a struggling radio station.
WHKP in Cincinnati.
Not HAKP, no.
Oh, WP, whatever the hell it is, Cincinnati.
Staff of a struggling radio station have a chance at success after the new programming director changes the format to rock music.
Huh?
You got the something in Cincinnati part, but there's something.
WPK, W.
I can't steal it.
Yes, you can. I
No,
get
I
it.
can't. You got to get it. You're getting it.
What are the initials, Larry?
Starts with a W.
WHKP in Cincinnati. WHKP. WPK. I don't
Wayne, do you know?
remember.
WKRP.
WKRP.
And the point?
For Joe.
Oh, thank you for ending my suffering.
Fill in the blank of this TV show.
What is it?
The Blank Zone.
Twilight.
Twilight Zone.
Oh, good job.
More like it.
Leave it to blank.
Beaver.
Beaver is right.
Good job.
It gets mentioned twice. All right. What?
Angry
You have two different kind, though.
What does the P stand for in the PBS network?
Public.
Public
she
is
got it.
right.
She got it to be me.
Hi.
What does the B stand for in BET?
What?
Black.
Bacon,
Black is
lettuce,
right.
and tomato. No. Oh, BET, sorry.
Right. What does the C stand for in CMT?
Country.
Country is right.
Good job, Joe. We're tied.
We're tied.
What does the C stand for in CBS?
Community.
No.
Columbia.
Columbia is right.
Columbia.
The Columbia Broadcasting Network.
Wow.
No, CBS.
Right, CBS. Right, sorry. System,
yeah. Don't mess with. I'm paying attention,
Sorry.
Larry, today.
What?
I've had my Starbucks coffee.
What does the G stand for in HGTV?
Garden.
Garden is right. Wow.
Tied.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to write it down anymore. I write it down, I go to see it, and then she says it.
What does the MS stand for in MSNBC?
Multiple satellite.
No.
Is that music?
No.
Message.
No, MSNBC.
NBC.
MSNBC.
Right, what does the MS
Not
stand for?
multiple satellite.
Not multiple
It's
satellite.
not music, and it's not messenger. Multiple.
No. MS.
Men.
No.
MS.
Miserable.
Scientific.
Measurable.
No, it's
What is it?
It's Microsoft.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Well,
had
I'll be
no clue,
danged.
so they own it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Boy, if they own it, then. If I had it, would be Martone, you know.
That's right. It should be.
Damn, there it is, Martone. There you go.
What does the C stand for in the CW network?
Country.
No.
Comedy.
No.
CW. The C. It doesn't. It just.
Oh, it does. Yeah, CW network is Community.
No. What does the W stand for in the CW network?
I don't know.
A Warner.
Warner?
No.
No.
Wondering.
The CW.
The CW network.
Cable.
Cow
cable?
workers.
This is an interesting one. This is
CW.
what is
Civic.
Thought
No.
it was Warner. Brothers.
Civilian.
No.
Campfire.
Community. Campfire.
The C stands for CBS, believe it or not.
It does.
And the W stands for WB. So
Oh, the WB network used
So
to be.
CBS and WB got together and made the
It's
CW.
CW.
Oh, CBS and Warner Brothers then.
All right, what
I
does
guess,
FX stand for?
Who?
Fox.
The F stands for Fox. What does the X stand for?
The F.
Oh, hey, I give you one. What do you want?
Scientific.
X.
And X is actually the second letter in the word that is represented by the X.
The FX channel.
Ox.
The FX.
It's Fox blank.
Fox Ox.
Fox.
Science fiction. Science fiction.
No,
Oh, FX. And it's the second
The
letter.
X is the second letter in the word that it represents.
Fox xylophone.
No, that starts with an X.
X. It does start with X.
What would be?
Yeah, but this word's second letter is X.
I know, but second letter of the word is X.
Right.
Fox.
Good morning. Do you know?
I have no clue.
Extended is right.
Oh, EX. That's right. Yeah. I was
good
almost
job.
there in the alphabet. I was going there.
Good job.
Who's the point for?
For Joe.
Auga!
What does the
Uh-oh.
what does the H stand for in HBO?
Home.
Oh, yes, Joe gets it. Yeah.
I got it.
See, any more? Anybody here? Oh, what does the P stand for in the UPN network?
Public.
No.
Paradise.
No.
Permission.
It's Paramount.
Paramount.
United Paramount Network.
Well,
Who
Gosh.
wins? Who wins?
Blanche wins by 1.
Ah!
And all that work, Blanche wins.
Oh, well. Can we try this again tomorrow?
Do it again tomorrow.
All right.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill. It gives President Obama the support